Okay, so we are on Develop Your Skills 5-6, Reconcile the Checking Account on page 188. In this exercise, we will reconcile the checking account in QuickBooks. First, we will help Allison prepare to reconcile the checking account for Average Guy Designs. The bank statement for this account that we will use is here. So I'm going to pull it down here just for a second to show you. This is actually in the book. Okay, and it's in the book on page 189. So we're going to be using this chart for this assignment. So I'm going to move it away just for a second. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is click the Reconcile task icon in the banking area. So Reconcile. Okay, and then we're going to ensure that everything's correct. So the account is checking, that's correct. The date is 12/31/2014, that's correct. The ending balance is 6632.52, that's correct. There's a service charge for $9.50. The date is 12/31, so we're going to change that. Not 2013, 2014. Let's see if I could just change the 4. There we go. And this is the right account number. Okay, and so everything is correct. So we are going to hit continue. The next thing is it shows all the accounts. So what we have to do is this. It says okay, there will be a difference in the beginning balance between this window and the bank statement because this is the first reconciliation performed since we started QuickBooks. Okay, so we click to place a check mark to hide all transactions after the statement's end date. Okay, so the statement's end date is 12/31/2014. So anything with a date after 12/31/2014, you have to take off the check mark because we're trying to reconcile. Okay, then this one will check it. Okay, so that's step number 1. Okay, so click to place a check mark. Click to place a check mark to hide all the transactions after the statement date. Actually, the other way around. So everything after the statement date, you put a check mark after the statement date. Okay, these are okay because these are before the statement date, but these are after, so anything. Okay. Click to place a check mark to hide all transactions after the statement's ending date. And again, here's the statement. The ending date of the statement is 12/31. Okay, the ending balance is 6632.52. Okay, so we see the ending balance down here below, 6632. Okay, click in the check mark column to the left of each transaction in QuickBooks that is also on the bank statement displayed above. Okay, so click to place a check mark to hide all transactions. Okay, so how are we going to okay, so this right now is to hide. Okay, so those are gone. And now the next step is, okay, so see what we did? The first thing we did was we put check marks next to everything that's in January because this statement is not January, it's December. Okay, so for us to reconcile the statement, we have to make sure we're only looking at December. So the first thing we did was we put check marks next to everything that's not, ooh, shoot, go back. Go back. Okay, we put check marks next to everything that's that. And then we said hide. Okay, hide these. So hide. So they're gone. Next, it says click in the checkmark column to the left of each transaction in QuickBooks that is also on the bank checking statement displayed above. Okay, so let's look at this and see what is the same. Okay, so we have the beginning balance. We have checks number 1245, 1247, 1246. So 1245, 1247, 1246. Okay, and then we have a deposit of $13.40. Let's see if that shows. Deposit of $13.40. Oops. Yep. And then we have check 1250, 1249, 1248. So 50, 49, and 48. Okay, 50, 49, and 48. Okay, then we have a deposit in the amount of 1495. Okay, a deposit in the amount of 1495. Okay, then we have check number 1253. Okay, so check number 1253. Okay, and then we have an ending balance. Okay, so the only thing that did not show on this statement here, so we got this statement in the mail maybe, and the statement in the mail shows us the things that cleared, okay, that were cleared by the time they finished printing the statement. Okay, so we looked at everything here and we made sure that there was a check mark here next to everything that was on the statement. Okay, so and we did that. There's nothing left. That's it. Okay, so we did everything. So when we look here, it shows us that this one did not clear yet in the bank. So when they wrote the statement, this one did not go through yet. So we have to look here. So look at the difference. The difference is 0, which means we did everything correctly. And so the ending balance was 6632.52 and the cleared balance was 6632.52. So everything that we have in QuickBooks matches everything that's on the bank statement except for this one. So we're going to look for this one on the next bank statement. That's why we kept it unchecked. So we're going to hit Reconcile now. And now it's reconciling. Okay, and then we're going to hit OK. Congratulations, your account is balanced. All marked items have been cleared in the account register. Okay, we're just going to hit close.